you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. 'Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door. And you knocking, might step out like motherfuckers get the dropping. All the neighbors heard was a dog.
Hello, hello, Miss Stars, Hutch, Cowboy, how y'all doing?
Hey, GA.
Hey, hon, how are you doing?
Good. How's everybody? Happy Tuesday.
Right. Happy Tuesday.
Ooh, what's everybody doing on a Tuesday?
Right? I'm just chilling like a villain.
We're just hanging out, chit-chatting. Like to say
Exactly.
hi to people.
Right?
We
just
don't
come
know.
in and just come in and hang out and chill.
Let's see what the chat people are doing.
Right? I ain't got no particular agenda for tonight, so I'm just sitting here.
Is the weather gone there?
It's supposed to rain at some point tonight,
Right.
so
It's
I
gone.
know. Yeah, I know. Up in the Northeast, I was watching the Weather Channel, and it looks like they get hit pretty hard.
Mhm.
Hey, Miss Deanna, how are you? Good to see you.
Mm.
And Texas is getting hit with tropical moisture too. Hey, Militant, how are you, hon? Good to see you.
I need my grass to dry up. It won't dry. I put grass seed everywhere. It's like I need it to dry up a little.
Right? Hey, David. Yeah, we wasn't doing nothing, so we figured we'd come chill with everybody.
Come see what the chat's doing on a Tuesday. See what everybody else got going on.
I looked, and there wasn't nobody going live, and I was like, hell, let's go for it. It's good to see you too, Militant. Give everybody somewhere to go hang out and just chat, and relax. That and two, I'm looking for a certain person, and I can only get a hold of them if I go live.
Right. We're on a mission as well. We're trying to locate a certain.
Right.
Everybody give a thumbs. Give GA a thumbs up. I'm just saying.
But I'm glad to see everybody though. I love to interact with you guys. Y'all make a frown turn upside down. Ain't that the way that saying goes? We are looking for spotted fawn.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. We're not mad or nothing, I
I know.
promise.
We just can't. There's no email on her page or anything, so we can't get a hold of her. So, she does like to come in and stir up some trouble here and there. So,
But we love her anyway.
but we love her. Like, yeah.
David said, well, I guess she is it spotted tonight.
Just give her time. She's getting her things
Right.
together so she can. I have no doubt.
And we had such a good time last night. We said, well, why not do it over on Peach?
Oh my goodness.
My face still hurts
That was
from
great,
laughing.
You didn't.
It was.
You didn't see Evil Fairy, right? See, I don't even know that when it's completely out. So Evil Fairy. Yeah, we went live on Evil Fairy. That was fun. You need to lighten up that channel a little.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
Talking about since when did a ghost need a flashlight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not doing nothing. It's like, well, maybe y'all aren't doing anything either. Come tell us about it.
Let me tell y'all this joke. There was once a fairy, a ghost, and a star.
It's no, that is not a joke.
No, but it was pretty good though.
It was. Anybody want to finish that joke? Oh, see what's oh my goodness, honey bunch. Oh my goodness. I hope you're feeling better a little.
Right.
Right? Oh my goodness. Snow comes. Oh.
Right.
That's
There
awesome.
once was stars, but she fell into a black hole.
You what?
Yeah, but that's okay. But that's okay. The ghost went in there and got her out.
Oh my God, it's a whole story now. Oh my goodness.
You know how Keith follows me into the darkness and pulls me out. So
Yeah. Now we're just hanging out.
Right. Well, y'all have to have that one person that'll go into the blackness for you. And
Right.
funny thing is, I'd dive right on in there for any one of y'all. My dogs is happy now. They got fed. Lucky Keith. I've wanted to go to the beach all summer. He said Keith was at the beach this morning during break, so he says.
Nice. Yeah, I could totally take a beach right now. That'd be great.
Right? Now ain't no hurricanes to bug you right now.
No. I'm not going to the coast. No.
Sure, I would. The last time I went, I don't know if many people can tell, but with me, when I go in the water, I can tell if there is a system, trying to build. Evening, Widow. How are you? Good to see you, and blessings and love to you, hon. A banana under the ocean? Okay. That's not weird.
Right.
Maybe it had too many gummies. That could be possible. I will.
Willow
Our
bug.
first person in chat besides Stars last night.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Willow bug. How are you?
I'm doing good, Widow. Thanks for asking.
Oh my gosh.
I hear prices are about to go up again in a few months in some places at some stores. I believe it,
Right? Um,
especially with that refinery burning.
pay attention to what you're buying. Just pay attention to what you're spending your money on. The boxes are, different. Portions are different. There are a lot of things going on with the regular groceries that we buy all the time. You might not be noticing.
Right.
Just random stuff. Like, this is random, but so you buy a box. It's like Frito Lay or something. 18 bags of little chips. It's like Fritos and Doritos, whatever. And it says on the box what's in the box. And then you open the box and you dump it out and you're like, that's not what's in the box. And then there's this little tiny sticker in the corner of the box. I'm sitting there like, and in little tiny writing, it tells you it might not have in the box what's in the box. And I'm like, I've never seen that before. Where it's like 6 of this, 6 of this, 6 of this, 6 of this. And there's like 1 of this, 9 of this. And you're like, what? Random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, just because I noticed that today.
Oh, yeah. There you go, cowboy.
Rising minimum wage and inflation. They make a lot of money at work nowadays. They make a lot of money.
Here at our local McDonald's, they're hiring for $10 an hour.
It's 16 at Taco Bell where I live, and everybody wants to go work there. $16 to work at Taco Bell. I'm like, the kids are making more money for their first job right out of high school than most of my generation made. It took years to get to $16 an hour doing anything.
Right. It's crazy.
Right, that's right, exactly, Susanna, right. That's the whole point. They do it on purpose, and people are like, oh my gosh, look how great the government is. I make $18 an hour to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And gas is $5. It's like, but gas went up to $5. Like, get a clue. It's not now, though, but I'm sure it's going back up.
Yeah. But, the most I ever made at a job was $8.50 an hour. There ain't no way on God's green earth. And let's not talk about waitress pay. You got $5.25 an hour to be a waitress plus your tips. And this is a small town in Georgia. So not everybody leaves tips, and if they do, it's like $1 or $2 here and $1 or $2 there.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a big restaurant.
Well, I know that in my day, I had worked in commission.
Mm-hmm.
Even in my commission, and at my highest point, I still not making some of the money that some of these kids are making.
Right.
Going to like places where, you didn't really want to go unless you had to. Because, I don't know. I'm not dogging it because I'm like, go get a job, go work, go make money, bank it, but then don't complain.
Exactly. I mean, my oldest daughter moved to New York. Of all freaking states to move to. Don't move to California and don't move to New York. Worst 2 states in the whole union, in my opinion. But anyway, she getting paid $26 an hour, to work. Here's another sister. Hey, Miss Susanna.
Right, but the prices in New York are ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hi, Susanna.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Aw.
I'm good. Just I'm healing. I'm like I said, I'm just sort of freaking out because I have burns on I have burns on my head and on my ear, and it's freaking me out because I can't see it and I don't want to look at it.
Right.
I have my husband, looking at it and cleaning it for me and everything, but
Oh.
it's bad enough I have to look at the ones that are on my arm.
Oh.
Oh, bless your heart.
But
I hate
anyway, I don't I don't want to talk about me anymore. Um,
Okay.
um,
that.
but yeah, I was thinking, um, because like what David was asking, I know some people don't understand how some of that works, and they also confuse regular raise with
Mm,
what's happening. Because I know there are some places, like my daughter and my husband, who actually got uh, not just their regular raise, but um, they got a raise for the inflation that's happening. So there's that, but it depends on where you work and what they're willing to do.
yeah. Hey, cowboy, how are you?
I'm good, Peach. How are you?
Doing good.
Hi,
Can I get a
Hi,
Cowboy.
mod
boy.
to drop Widow's link, please? It's good to see you. But yes, Susanna, you're right. A lot of people don't understand, start out rate combined with once you've been there for a while, you get a pay raise.
Right, right. And see, that's what happened. A lot of people don't understand that there are some places that are doing that, but not a whole lot, because my husband and my daughter both got lucky and they adjusted for inflation, plus they got
Mhm.
their regular raise.
Right.
Awesome.
Well, part of the problem with the minimum wage deal too is I had to explain that to my kids. When they were early high school, starting their first jobs. They're like, "Well, we should be making like $10 an hour." I'm like, "That is not a $10 an hour job."
Mm.
Right,
Right.
Right.
This is a stepping stone. This is not a career.
Mm.
Right. Hey, Demeter.
Right. They don't understand that. They don't get it. They don't
No,
get it.
I mean, and the sad part is there's a lot of adults I know that just don't get it either. That's the sad part too. It's kind of like, well,
Mm,
I think I should, push this piece of paper across the desk for these 30 other people, but I should make $35 an hour doing it. I don't think so.
uh-uh.
right. And thank you, Widow. And hello, Demeter.
Susanna,
Hello, Pepper Cowboy.
hi. What's the security codes to Cheyenne Mountain?
Right.
Right.
We get to download on that, honey.
Right. And we need to know where all the FEMA where all the FEMA stockpiles
Let it
are.
fly, Peach.
Right? Worst thing they gonna do for me, shut me down, right?
Mm. Oh my
But yeah,
god.
we need to find all them stockpiles too. Food, medicine, weapons. The NUCLEAR codes, so they can't have them. Take them and change them.
Overnight employees at Walmart get $15.50 an hour because we're overnight and it's like working in a factory. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm sorry if this insults anybody, but I don't. My generation, people older than me, it's like, it's insulting. It's so insulting to see people, like you said, make money, the kind of money they do for the job they have, when there are people that they have such important jobs, and I don't know, not that one's more important than the other. I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of insulting to see the amount of money that they're making as young people, and then we had to work so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and they, yeah,
No, you're right.
I don't know how to word it right.
You worded it perfectly.
It is kind of insulting. Like, we all had, there were procedures. You get a job, and you have passion about your job, and you want to have a career, and you're busting your ass. Excuse my mouth, but you're doing that so you can get that extra 10 cents on the dollar, or that, hopefully get, $1.50 over 5 or 10 years in a raise and stuff like that. And you had such passion, you worked so hard to do that. And I'm like, I don't see that out there. I just see it like, ooh, look how much money I make. And I just show up, and I can identify as whoever I want. I can say whatever I want, because everything will be insulting, and I can sue anybody I want to. So I can just sit here and make money. I mean, I literally, sometimes I feel like that's what's going on. And they don't, no passion, no drive. There's my rant. Woohoo! Happy Tuesday.
They missed your rant earlier today, Stars.
Oh yeah.
And
Your channel would have got taken down.
Rant.
Yeah, it is a valid rant. The other one was too. We got started on religion and politics earlier today because it come across my news feed that the Vatican is moving their money out of the banks to the Vatican Bank by September 30th.
Gee, I wonder why.
Money is switching hands.
Oh yeah, they've
going
been
down.
doing that for a couple of years now, in different places. There are some huge families that have been moving their money and gold around a lot lately.
Right.
Right.
Right. But when they start announcing it, and it's not a secret anymore, stuff's going down. Stuff's happening.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. There's a difference between wondering or catching that or seeing that article maybe, and then just flat out telling you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they warn us all the time. All the time. They'll give us little hints, and they'll warn us about stuff, and then 4 months later, baby formula is a perfect example. They warned us. They said random things here and there in the news, and everybody didn't catch it, and blah, blah, blah. And then it happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just like, they've been telling people here and there to prepare here too, but, you didn't always hear it. Not everybody was hearing it, and some people didn't even believe it. So it was one of those things where you heard it in some places, in other places, you didn't hear it. And when they did hear it, it wasn't very much or often. So, what are the rest of the people supposed to believe?
Exactly.
And yeah, and so it's not like a consistent thing. And then they do things to contradict that in ways. So, again, what are the people supposed to believe?
Constant confusion, which is either fear or hope. It's one or the other. It's a fear or hope.
Mm-hmm. And well, that's like Jackson, Mississippi today. They can't drink their water.
Well, now we have another Flint, Michigan thing.
Yeah. Right. So, it don't make no sense.
So you're either being told you can't drink it because of whatever, or it's not there because all of a sudden all the lakes that we've all grown up with are dry. And then there's reports that you shouldn't drink rainwater though they know that's how we feed our gardens. So more depending on what you're paying attention to. And then you got to figure out, what do you think is the safest way to drink your water or how to drink your water? And people sitting at home that don't have a clue, they're like, what is going on? What are they thinking?
Absolutely.
More confusion, more confusion. And then you don't know what to believe. It's like, we talked about this earlier. There's so much stuff out there. It's like, pick what you believe and just like try to stay right there. And then like take all the other things that you learn and add them to what you believe, you know, and try to make it a whole thing, because there's so many different things to pay attention to. That's why you get overwhelmed and you're like, what is really going on?
That's why I like the, you know, I'm not going to say the word. We're not going to get Peach in trouble. This community of people. Number one, met awesome, great people in this community, but we're all like-minded.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. We just all do it a little different, but that's why we come here, so we can learn little odds and ends from everybody else that, you know, either justifies what we're doing, because we all do that. It makes us feel better to be around like-minded people, and so be it if you have to come to YouTube. But then we also find people that are thought of a better way to come up with a, you know, an idea, prep, whatever. And so it's important.
Absolutely.
Exactly the widow's diary right there. Right
Mhm.
there.
Mm.
Holy
Holy moly! It's still only $1.09. It's still only $1.99 here.
Oh, it's $3.99 here. Hey, Mad Shad, how are you, brother? Good to see you.
Mad Shad.
Hi, Mad Chad.
I'm not Shad.
Never forget, brother. Never forget.
Right?
Yeah.
And you know
Absolutely.
something?
He doesn't
I
let
don't
us
even
forget it. It's
I don't
awesome.
even buy it, but I see it at the store. My uncle brings it to me every week. I'm just lucky that he does. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Talk about a ghost with a flashlight. Mad Shad is here. Yeah, our other ghost with a flashlight is at work tonight. Big shout out, Tiger. We love you and miss you, sister.
Oh, yeah. Tiger sucks. She's not here. I love you.
You know she's listening.
I know. That's why I said that. She's at work like, what? No, she didn't. GA dared me.
Blame it on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy.
I can't believe
Yeah,
it's
wow.
for milk.
Wow.
I don't get it. $10. I don't. Is Alabama a big dairy milking state?
I
mean,
know.
our milk went up too, but like it's still under $5, but it went up too. So we started buying I mean, I'm like, I don't even want to buy a whole gallon. We won't drink it. Like, don't even waste the money. Just buy a half one. I'm like, I don't even want to waste money at the store at this point, because meat is so expensive.
Yeah, it is.
I will tell anybody this is, you know, as a person that lives in the Midwest, you know, and, you know, comes from the farm, reach out, you know, if you can, to anybody in your state that has cattle and see if you can buy, you know, basically a side of beef from them.
Right.
Oh, I mean, I tell you right now, there's farmers all over this, you know, country that will gladly do that.
Mhm.
Well, we have two places not real far from us that we do that with. And the place that we normally go to, they don't have any. And the second place that we go to, there's a waiting list. And the longest we've ever had to wait, even for a whole side of anything, was a week. and it's weeks out. They're like just awaiting. I'm like, okay, well, we'll call back, stuff like that. So I can't call the one, it's not there, and the other one, there's a waiting list, and I guarantee the restaurants are getting it first.
She said lots of them shut down.
Lots of right. No, I know. I know. I just didn't think it had affected the little smaller type places here around me. They're not big. They're not like, big consumer places. It's just for the people around here. So I was shocked. I was really shocked. And you can tell that the farmers around here, because we have a lot, and the Amish, like they're hurting. You can tell because all their stuff went up. It's still better than the grocery store, absolutely, and it's fresh. And we know it's not frozen. It's great. Keep doing that. But you can tell they're being hit too because their prices have gone up, and you're just like, oh, well, what are you going to do? You got to keep up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See, in some of this, the differences that I'm seeing in different places, because there are some places that are like here where, it may have gone up a little bit, but not as much as some places. And you go to the store and it's piled up there. We have an abundance of it. So, and other places aren't seeing it, or they're having, shortages of this and that or whatever. And so, it's like I said, it makes me wonder what plans they have for our future in what places. Exactly. I think different places are being planned for. And since I've said that, I've noticed a lot more high profile people moving here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we already know your state's special. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But geographically, I think the same thing. I watch everything, so I'm like, well, the weather, they're doing some pretty gnarly stuff to a lot of states over and over again. And I'm like, okay, you got the fires and you've got the droughts and stuff. So I feel like people are being moved, shifted, herded, evacuated wherever they're going. And then I see, like right here, I'm like, well, why would they be building this? And why would they be doing, we must be safe here where I am. I do the same thing. And then I'll see something happen in another state. I'm like, that state might be more unfortunate than Ohio.
Right.
But I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm also watching some of these people buying certain places and things as well, in certain parts of the state and in other states as well. Just looking, just watching and seeing, the differences in each one and what's going on there. It's just kind of crazy. And then there are those few states you never hear anything. You never hear anything about them. And when you do look them up, you'll find stuff, but you won't really hear anything about them unless you're actively looking for it. It's like they're it's like they're ghosts or something.
Right. It's like we haven't heard about New Jersey for a while. Anybody from there? We haven't. Right. Right. Just like random states. Right. You don't hear any. Yeah. No, I do watch that, and then I'm like, when people are like, well, they closed down all of our so-and-sos where we live, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, they're building a new one here. What do you mean? That's weird. Why would they close them all down in your state? And why are we getting new ones here?
Right.
Stuff like that.
Right. Exactly. Just like here, they're pushing for people to buy farmland and to grow their own food. They're pushing that. And they're pushing for people also to go and learn more about it here. They want people here to do that. And so, you see what's happening in other places, because there are places where they don't want people to do it at all.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. I see that. We've got two ends of town. They both have the same thing. They both have a Walmart. They both have a Kroger. They took everything else that we have away. We have a Target, but no one goes there. But like grocery stores and things like that, no Myers, like that. You go in one end of town and the stores and the Kroger's and the Walmart, you can't find, there's nothing. But you go to the other end of town and you wouldn't know there was anything going on. You would have no idea. And I'm like, well, how come? And to me, it's like, okay, so that end of town's probably going to be gone and this end of town will be last, or it's not going anywhere. That's how I look at it in our town, because I see what's closing down on one side and not the other. And then they're building new stuff on that end. And I'm like, why would they be? I don't know. I don't get it. I pay attention to all of it. I pay attention to right down to why in the world we're getting all these roundabouts. They're putting roundabouts everywhere, places where there isn't even traffic.
Or
And
it's like really stupid. Yes, I know they've been doing that here for a while.
well, I'm starting to look at them like checkpoints instead of roundabouts. And I know that might be like totally crazy, but because I don't get it. They're like, they were specifically for one thing at one time, and now it's just like randomly here in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here. Why would you need it? There's no buses. There's nothing. That's kind of stuff I look at.
Well, and I don't know what's going on, like in Pennsylvania or Colorado or Georgia. Have you guys seen any basically more cameras going up, like on your interstates or even in your cities?
Oh, they did that here. They did that here when they did the lockdown. We noticed it quick,
Right.
but a lot of people didn't pay attention to. They put them up everywhere. They already did that. They already did that here.
Well,
And they-
here in Georgia. Sorry, go ahead, Stars.
I was just gonna say here. I'm sorry. And like, I'm a smaller town, but it's the same way in Columbus. Everything's on the go look, if you don't know, on the street lights. Go look at your street light.
Yeah.
The one that the red, green, yellow. Go look at that thing and like actually look at it. There are cameras that some of them have little they look like little baby satellites almost. It's weird. But so good, like go look at that. Yeah. Everything. Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
And
That's
think
what I
about
was on
that.
saying. Go
Think
ahead,
about
Susan.
that. If some of these stores have cameras where, they can see in the parking lot and pick up a penny. Do you know what some of these cameras can do now that they've been putting up? They can see a lot more than they're saying.
Yep.
Absolutely. I mean, our little small town, we don't have traffic cameras, or anything like that. But the interstates does. We do have, one or two of the street light things, like Stars was talking about, But,
Right.
it's worrisome.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead,
Pete.
We all know that the store cameras, the ATM cameras, they're always watching whether they're turned on or not. The government can, tap into them.
Right. Well, and the prime example, that thing that we carry every day, the smartphones, when they came out and they're here now. Our vehicles, you got a backup camera in there that has to go through your I think it's called the DMC or something like that. It's basically your radio. Well, they can look in your vehicle and see what you're doing. People just don't realize, and prime example. Okay. I drive, GM, vehicles. So OnStar, they can track you and follow you anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this stuff was meant to, and the reason why I know it was meant to is the first time I realized it was quite a few years back when I was still in nursing school, and one of my teachers was in the military. I don't know. quite often had teachers that were in the military. I don't know how that happened, but um, yeah, he was telling us a lot about some of the stuff he probably shouldn't have been telling us. But I have family members who work in the government doing just that. In areas that sound like it should be a part of something else, but that's not what it is, and it's government security, and they work in the internet area,
Mhm.
and they move up and up and up, and they constantly are beating each other out to get it higher and higher in there. I mean, it's nonstop. It's pretty crazy the way it works. If no one, knows how that works, I mean, there are a lot of people that you wonder why there are a lot of hackers and things like that, whether they're good or not. Um, this is part of why, and they need those people, whether it's for you know no matter what it's for. They need those people. They also need those people to counteract the bad.
Right. And
It's like
the
another two-edged sword. It's one of those things.
Yep.
yeah, and the meter. I've seen the exact same thing happen here.
The database centers, right? So, and where I live, fun, is where they're putting the chip factory. So again, when they say that, they're announcing it. The person, that person that, I don't even know how you guys say that, the one in charge supposedly, when he comes out and starts talking about the chip factories during his addresses and stuff, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. And they're building those right here. And I'm like, another reason I'm going, what's. And it's a big, huge area. And not only is it a big, huge area that nothing's been there for a long time, they just, during the CB, they just happened to build a brand new, beautiful hospital that nobody needs because we have many of them in Columbus. And so there's this big, huge hospital that got built, and then the chip factory's going in across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? So, I'm watching that.
I could go ahead and tell y'all we done got flagged.
Oh.
Oh well. We good. They ain't knocked us off, so.
Pete, you didn't get flagged. Cowboy got flagged. I take the hit for it.
Oh.
Because I mean,
I bet you can about imagine the finger I'm holding up right now. Yeah.
right?
Oh, I feel bad.
No, don't. No,
Well,
don't.
Chat, be careful. We don't know what it does. It say what it was?
Exactly.
All of us are saying.
David, pay attention to the bots. They're just gonna bleep in, especially like the Google ones.
Right. Oh.
Absolutely, because we mentioned that.
Mm.
And if you'll ever notice, that's when they probably do it. No, not you, Mad Shade. You good? Y'all know I support free speech.
I know. But we're always so careful. So I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Damn it.
It was probably Cowboy bringing up to Susanna about a certain location in her state.
Nah.
No, they probably looked at my icon and thought it was boobies and then realized it was cherries.
Yeah. Look at that. They're like, well, look at them. I'm not even going to say it.
There's a happy bear in between there.
Listening. Tiger, get out there on the YouTube channels and say, hey, Susanna's showing us her cans on Peaches Live.
Oh, that's awful. That's funny.
You mean my cream puffs?
Right.
Wow.
My cream puffs with cherries.
But guys, don't.
Oh. What?
Don't worry. I have account backups for account backups. I
Good.
promise.
There you go. Susanna, you throwing the cherries in there now? Oh, you evil temptress.
Right?
Demeter, is as soon as I get off here, I'll definitely make you a mod for sure. Thank you.
Oh, I know
I
nothing.
thought Mad Shad was a mod.
The more the merrier. And oh yeah, you got to make Mad Shad a mod. I like how Shad does it. Everybody's a mod. We'll get them all.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it makes it easier for everybody to drop their own links.
Oh, by the way, did you see Potato and his American security whatever deal,
No.
today? Yeah, it's like a $37 billion package that he's going to pitch to Congress. And yeah, instead of defund the police, now we're going to fund them. Oh, really? Well, okay, $37 billion of taxpayer money basically to buy votes. There you go.
Right.
We're 2 months. We're 2 to right at 2 months now out of we're going to get smoked, and they're getting scared.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I got to ask you, do you think Herschel Walker's going to run away with it?
Honestly, I think he is.
I
really do.
I don't
and
think.
I hope so.
Right. I think Herschel's a stand-up guy. I really do. As a person, I mean, you got to look past the athlete part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he's just genuinely a good person, and that's how he wants to operate.
Yeah. And I mean, the guy that he's running against has tried to run the state into the ground so much.
Who is it he's running against? Is it Warnock?
Yes.
Okay.
Raphael Warnock. And, that's like, y'all have heard me talk about why I voted for T-Man, because he was the lesser of the two evils. That's the way I feel about Brian Kemp, because Stacey Abrams, that bitch needs to go somewhere else.
He dropped the B-bomb.
Yes.
I get
YouTube, I said.
Part of the pussy posse.
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
Not here. I was all going to ask a serious question and everything, and then I just popped out. I'm like, okay. Okay, look. I'm just curious, like, the panel and chat, like, if everybody thinks we're going to make it to election time, or they're going to do it like they're like normal, like it's going to be normal, like here's the day, everybody go do their thing. Like, does everybody think that's really going to happen?
I don't think we're going to make it, because, I said after Potato Head wound up in office, we would never make it in the midterm. And I still stand beside that.
Yeah, I agree. And they know it. They're throwing that penny in the wishing well, praying for hope.
Right.
Right.
And everybody, I had a lot of people say to me, well, I'm surprised that they haven't, fired up, like the summer of 2020, like they did. I was like, you won't see that. And I'll tell you why. Because people are fed up. They're not going to put up with it. They will squash that in a minute.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, look at how many reds are going in, and I think the more and more they see that, it's get closer and closer. The blue will shut it down before midterm. That's exactly the way I feel about it. And Demeter, I think he is too.
Yeah, you've seen some people resign already. You're starting to see something's happening because of who's going in now.
Resigning, mass arrest, however you look at it.
Right.
Everybody's different. There's so many people that think so many different things. But who in their right mind at this point would go? First of all, who would trust elected officials at this point on both sides? Because you don't know what to believe and you're seeing what's happening. So I don't know what I was going to say. I think it's a lot of hopeism. Not that there aren't really good people. I'm not discrediting any of that stuff and the people that run and all that, but I don't think we're going to make it that far. Why would they let it happen when they know how our country is in such turmoil? It doesn't even matter if you're awake or not. It doesn't matter. And the more you know it's worse, you're like, are we going through this again? Because if you really understand and you pay attention, you don't believe the narrative that's put out there to begin with. And so what do you do with that? Like, who do you trust to even go through that, the whole voting process again when I don't know how to say it.
That's my biggest question. You know what you stated right there, Stars.
I'm tiptoeing around stuff.
Are we going to use Dominion again? I mean, seriously?
Exactly. That's the way to put it.
After that debacle.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, if we do, basically all of us, I mean, any registered voter in this country has got to honestly sit there and go, our vote don't matter because they're just going to change it or they're just going to do what they want.
Right. So depending on what you believe, you're like, huh? Like, what do we do this time? And is it going to matter? And then you want it to matter and you believe in the people if you're paying attention and all that they're saying. And then you're like, wait, what? Like, we already went through this and, you just kind of felt like we were all fooled a little, some of us. So why would they let it happen again? And why would we as American people let it happen again is, I guess my question is, why would you let it happen again?
I think that was said earlier, though, is you can't really trust anybody on any sides because you don't know who is who and what is what. Right. Because there were so many people who went on either side who were just horrible. Horrible, and they were called out for, being fakes and whatever, because you've seen how they voted. You've seen what they did when they got in. They weren't doing what their party
said
would
they
do.
Right.
And right there, Demeter has a good statement. She's been saying for months she has a gut feeling that something's going to happen around October. They've already admitted they have plans for the Big Apple. And, I did see where I want to say it was that I ran to the store country, for lack of a better way of putting it. Mm-hmm. Said that they're building specific rockets to take that city out.
Oh.
So.
Right. So do you ignore that? Is that part of the narrative? But then you're like, oh, I live in New York and they told us to get bags ready. They told us to get bags ready. The whole, why we, so then what? What do you do then?
Right.
Confusion.
And they were also telling people out east up in New York, weren't they telling people something about how to survive radiation attacks and stuff like that? And it's like, okay, why tell them but not the rest of the states? Yep. Like, what's going on?
Right. How come the states on either side of that state specifically don't have the same rules apply? So only if you live there, you need to get ready for something. Though if anything happened to New York, it would happen to the states around it and surrounding areas. So it makes no sense. And people don't think that when they're telling you stuff. You don't go, Well, how come they're not affected but we are? Like, why? You don't do that. Question everything.
Right. And
Yes. Well, Demeter just
and
said that right there in her
I've heard
comment.
it. Mm-hmm.
Right
You
there.
know, I've heard my
That is
whole entire
beautiful.
life. NYC is the capital of the world. You know, the financial markets and everything that is located in that particular city. You know, if our country crashes, so does the rest of the world.
Yep.
Right? Do y'all know they're waiting? Do people understand maybe that the rest of the planet is watching the United States of America? They're all sitting back like, okay, our country's already told us what to do. Our places have already told us how to prepare. We're all sitting here waiting for the United States to react to whatever narrative they're getting in their country. And
Mm-hmm.
we're all getting up, going to the work, going to mall. We're just living life. And they're all
Right.
waiting for us to react. It's like, I don't know if people see it that way, but that's really how it is
Mm-hmm.
as a country.
Absolutely. I gotta mute myself a second.
Imagine all of those other countries sitting in their living rooms going, oh my gosh, how in the world are all these places burning down in the United States? How are their lakes drying up? Why aren't the people in the country doing anything? Like, what do you mean they don't have this and they don't have, why aren't the people in the country do anything? You know, we see protests all the time. We see crazy stuff other countries do. They go out and they do stuff and they're all just waiting for us to do something.
Right.
And we're
They
waiting
are.
for our government to do it. So that's the problem. I get it. I've been on these, we've talked about this over and over. Like, people go out and do, and we've discussed this over and over. But I think the majority of our country just waiting for our government to react when all of the rest of us are sitting here like, I really want to go do this, or I wish I could do this. And my opinion, total, my opinion.
Yeah, Demeter. Yeah, I heard about that too. I have friends in California, and I have friends from Omaha, Nebraska that happened to. They basically say, "Well, you've already voted," and they're like, "No, I have not voted," and they're like, "Prove it." Well, then, basically, yeah, I don't know if they got into an argument or there was an altercation, but yeah, they got escorted from the premises.
Hey, you know, Georgia's still having complications from that last election. You know, they're trying to prove that those more T-man votes than they were potato head votes. I mean, we were still red, you know, but we had more votes for him than we did the other side. And Mad Shad, I would love it if that happened. I'm just being honest.
Yep. I as well. That would be awesome.
I believe we're going to do it. I believe wholeheartedly we're going to go out there and we're going to do it. But it's going to take a major catastrophe and a lot of sad people and mad people before it happens. And I just think that's what's unfortunate is that I believe it's going to have to take a catastrophe for us to, way bigger than the ones we've seen in our lifetime, way bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll all go, okay, we shouldn't go to work today. We shouldn't go to the mall. We don't need that. We need to come together, and at least I'm hoping that's when humanity decides to, show itself.
We need to come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah, with the voting thing, I know some of you know this, some of you don't, but when that all was happening at the time, I was going to a dentist appointment and my daughter was taking me. And my daughter, We were just down the block from the dentist actually, and she was like, "Look, mom, look, look, look." And I looked over to where she was pointing at, and the mailman dumped all the ballot votes all over the street right there up next to the cars. Just right there. They were all over. She filmed it. She took
Wow.
pictures, and we sent it off to, wherever we should be sending it off to. And but anyway, we caught that. And there were people when I said that who were like, "Well, show me, prove it, prove it." And I was like, "Nope." And they were like, "Well, it didn't happen then. You're lying." And I said, I could care less if you think I'm lying or not, because why would I show you with something with other people's personal information on it, knowing that that is so wrong that we could get in trouble for? Not only us, but if you also use that in the wrong way, that's just so wrong. I wouldn't do that. But
Hi, KP.
but but yeah, it that whole thing was just, it was crazy, and the amount of ballots that were dumped there was, I it's like, oh my gosh, because you really don't. During those times, if you don't see it, especially if you don't see it and whatever, you're like, well, I don't know. And then you see it and you're like, whoa, okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to see it on the way to the dentist today, but there it was.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's pretty disgusting because you got to witness that, and you know how backwards that is, and you can't do nothing about it. You just got to sit back and go, oh, well, I know it, but you can't do anything about it. So it's awful. It's just another thing.
Right. And
You know,
this right here, I want to address. I'm 43 years old. The only thing I have ever heard is a tornado siren. That's it. I've never heard air raid siren except for over videos and over movies. There she is. Fawn, we have been looking for you. If you don't mind, can you shoot me an email? It's nothing bad. I promise.
it's just GA. You know how she is.
Hello, fun.
Trouble's here? What in the world, hon? Oh, you're saying trouble is here. Gotcha.
Right. Dad, GA.
Yeah, I know. Cars.
That's funny.
I thought I was trouble with my nice cream puffs over here.
Mm. Mm.
That's very well possible, man, Chad. It's very well possible. Awesome fun. But yeah, I mean, we have a siren just about 2 miles from us. Well, we did. Let me rephrase that. About 2 years ago, our 911 center burnt down. Our 911 center was connected to the ambulance bay. So that wasn't good because, of course, there's oxygen canisters in the ambulance bay. But anyway, and we lost our 911 center, and the 911 center was where they controlled, the sirens. Do you know how many times I've heard the sirens go off and they're supposed to test it every week since then? They don't sound at all. Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting. Because that saves your life. So it's gone, but let's not replace it. That makes sense.
Right.
Let's build a Dunkin' Donuts down the street instead. That'll make people happy. They don't need a siren.
Shoot, girl, our town's so small, we don't have a Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have a Starbucks.
One thing they did here, down in Denver, not where I am, but down in Denver, they have, who was it? I can't remember his name. the governor there, I guess, they passed a thing to where taxes now, if they overtax you, they can keep those taxes and they don't have to pay you back. Yep.
Wow.
That's crazy. Not surprising, but
Man,
Right.
they're taking a page right out of the old Chicago Mafia playbook here. What?
right.
Right. I mean, come on. So I have a question to pose to panel and chat.
No,
Y'all
no more questions. No, sorry. Beep. Oh, wait.
Do y'all think we will have a CW2?
Well, I don't know. It depends on if my cherries are squeaky or okay. CW2. Never mind. I thought you said
Oh,
DW4.
oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay. I'm.
Sorry, stars. I had to make you all smile. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
God, I think I'm getting red in the face. Jeez.
Oh my god. Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate.
The division is there. We know that, Peach. Pretty much everybody, knows that. But as far as that goes, I agree with what Shad just said right there. I think the population, for the general part, knows that that's what they want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it will because of that. I.e., that, that's us using a certain finger,
Yeah.
I mean, they've already tried to provoke it, as much as they can. And they found out that, well, we threw the BS card at them. So, I think it's touch and go. Heathen.
Well, I'm trying to, Fawn. Thank you. I'm trying to feel better. I'm actually still sore and healing, and a lot of my burn blisters have popped and they burn. But I'm doing okay. Um, yeah, that grease caught me pretty good. I tried to turn away before it hit me, but that's why it got me in the side of my face and my head.
Yeah. Stars, what you think?
I'm still trying to figure out what CW2 stands for. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Think of Abe Lincoln. There we go. That's all I got. That's all we can say.
Abe Lincoln and General Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm a special kind of person, but I'm gonna just assume that means
North and South.
doing stuff to each other, and okay, so that makes sense what Mad Chad said. Now, yeah, right. Didn't he say that they want us to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're doing that on purpose. That's the narratives everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's commercials, the news, TV shows, literally. We're smarter than that, right?
Well, yeah, they've been trying to do it for a while now.
I mean,
and they've been getting ticked off because it hasn't happened.
It's not working.
And when it didn't happen with T-Man, they were hoping that the Big B was going to do it. They got pissed at him pretty quick. I think we all kind of seen that. And they kind of turned on him as well when they realized he wasn't going to do what they wanted him to do.
Right.
I mean, it was still pretty awful. He's still doing some crap. But he didn't do what they wanted him to do.
Right.
And
so that's bad. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Suzanne.
No, you're fine.
David, yes. North, South, Walter, Alpha,
Yeah,
Romeo.
I get it. Yeah. Thanks, chat, because I couldn't. I'm like, what the world? Um, yeah. So this is my mind goes to. So they haven't done it yet. So what do they got to do it? What do they got to do to make it happen? Think about it like that. Because if they want it, they'll cause it. What could they do?
Well, think about this. There were other leaders as well that they were hoping would start certain things,
Right.
and they won't for certain reasons. If you go back and look at some of the trials as well, you'll see what's illegal and why, and how some of those things came about. Nobody wants to be the big bad tyrant, uh, like Hitler was,
Right.
and they know that that's what's going to happen when it does happen.
Right.
Or
I've stated it.
they'll narrate it. The people did it. They did it to themselves. The people did it to themselves.
Yeah. Yep. The old pass the blame, pass the buck.
Right, and then they'll swoop in. I just feel like that's exactly
Yeah.
like they'll cause it, and then they'll sit back, and then in history it'll be the people did it to themselves, and then the history books will show how they came in and fixed it, and then it just repeats over and over.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Chad. The gaslight. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's their go-to. Is gaslight everything. Make it bigger than it seems.
Right. And then every time as a person, like just myself and our family, or as a couple or anything, when you try to I forgot, you try to go against it or not, fall for it or not step in line or whatever, there's a consequence. It doesn't matter. It's like everything that you try to do good because you know better is a catch-22 somewhere in your life. And it might not just be personally you. It could be your kid. It could be like, well, you're doing this and you wouldn't want your kid to do it. Now your kid's doing it. You're like, oh God, you can't do it. You got to watch it. It's like, so no matter what, everything's like gaslighting BS. And then everything's a catch-22 because we know better and it doesn't matter. And we're trying like that.
Right. But one of the big reasons as well that it hasn't happened yet is because
they haven't disarmed us.
Mm-hmm.
and, well,
That is going to be a big factor.
That is one reason. But some of the other things that they made illegal and did to themselves when they told them during some of these trials, don't do it, you're going to regret it in the future. They kind of hindered themselves with some of these laws they made. So they did it to themselves as well by doing some things that they did. And I'm kind of not saying it because I've been hoping people would look into some of these things and stuff themselves and look, because you can find a lot of these things. You can find some of these trials that it happened, with Japan and, after the war and, some other places.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you watch some of those, you will see in those, if you really pay attention as well. I mean, some of these things, even some of these documentaries, you'll see how some of these people are hailed as heroes and all this stuff. And then at the end, all of a sudden, they're 2-bit, I don't know, like nothings. So they go from, some of these things don't make any sense. You start to look at and realize what they're showing you in front of your face without some people even realize what's happening. They go from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other, and some people don't realize what's happening throughout the whole thing, or they forget what they heard during some of that.
Right. That's why I say go look at all of it. Don't go look at, you pick what you believe, because we're all going to leave here one day. So stick with that. Pick what you believe that way spiritually. Okay. Pick that. but then watch everything, because this side's telling you, so's this side, and this side's getting their karma out, and this one's showing you another. It's like you watch all of it. You can't just be like, oh, well, I just stick with what they're saying. No, go look at all of it, try to put it all together. It's all happened before. We're repeating it. Oh. And there's a lot of stuff I just can't say. I want to say stuff and I can't either. It's really hard to.
Well, what you just said right there, Stars, it's kind of a, it's a virtue in the military, I guess you could say. You keep your friends close, your enemies even closer.
Right.
You're
Perfect,
always one step ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to. We are mostly from the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So
I pay attention to stuff that I don't believe in or it doesn't sit well with me, but I still pay attention to it, even if I'm just reading a thumbnail because I know that person's going to spew whatever about it. I don't care. I pay attention to all of it because it matters. It's just how I'm wired anyway. But you can't think it's just about one thing.
Right. People, you have to be smart about a lot of that stuff. You can't just believe everything everybody says, but you don't want to listen to someone either when they say, well, don't watch this because it's bad, or don't watch this. How are you supposed to know then?
Right.
How are you supposed to know what you need to do, what you need to prepare for, what you need to listen in those things that is bad or is good, or, what may be controversial or whatever it may be, but they picked up as something totally different. And because you don't even know what they may be thinking in their head as opposed to what you may be thinking, or so it's good to be open-minded, and it's really hard to find people who really are truly open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So, have y'all heard the latest that the bear leader has said? He said, y'all know the 7 seals in the book of Revelations, right? He said that the first seal has been broken.
Right. Again, if you don't think that this is planetarial, spiritual, political, if you don't think that it's all of this all at the same time, well, it's not that if you don't think, it's you might want to think of it like that, and then you might see things that you haven't paid attention to before. It's like that. It's way bigger than who's running the United States at this moment.
Right.
And that's a whole other thing in itself, and I'm just going to throw it out there because I know there are a lot of people who think this way. Some people who believe in the spiritual part, some people who believe what people think are spiritual or what they believe are spiritual, to them is political as well. So you may be looking at it from just a different angle. I'm just going to throw that out there for, others who are listening.
Mm-hmm.
But like Stars, you and Susanna both, as stated, and even Mad Shad said it in a comment, the picture. You have to see the whole picture. A picture is a lot of pixels. Mm-hmm. A lot of things make a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And I can say it's kind of the same thing Susanna's saying. Like, I can say spiritual. Well, what spiritual means to me, just that word might not mean the same thing to somebody else, and so on. And so I say planetarial, and I have no idea what somebody else just thought when I said that word, things like that. So, but this is why you research, and you're like, oh, well, let me go see what's going on with the planet right now. Let me go see what's, just go look. There's lots of YouTube channels that show everything. You can see it all. And and I know look, it's another thing too. If everything that you're researching is making you happy and smile and just gush with joy, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry, my opinion, but you can't know or research or find things out without all that plus tears, fear, nightmares, and things that you can't take back after you see them. So it's there's a lot of research.
Now look, I was really happy when I was researching those snow cone machines.
Oh yes,
I'm just saying.
I know.
And
How
I
is
gotta
the
make
snow cone
for the
machine? How are you
cowboy one with little cowboy hats on top.
doing? So how's the machine doing? How, is it working good for you? Is the ice still coming out right? I'm
Yeah,
concerned. It's
yes,
lasting.
yes, it is. Just
Oh,
like snow. It's
okay.
just like snow.
I love
Heck
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to be serious. We can talk about
Right.
snow cones. It's hard because like it's hard and you think about it. I don't ever talk about this stuff though. But
Yeah. No, that's why I sometimes just throw a little thing out there, because, let's smile a little bit. Because sometimes I see, the seriousness or I hear the seriousness in our voices, and I'm like, let's just smile a little bit and then we can move on.
that's right.
Right. So, I haven't mentioned this to the community. I have talked to Stars and Tiger both.
I never know what she's talking about. I'm just putting it out there. Oh,
Well,
surprise attack. What?
technically, it was your idea, Stars.
Again, we know this is false info already, okay? Okay.
So, a couple of days ago, we were talking about, hardly nobody goes live during the middle of the day.
Hmm.
So, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm trying to get Stars and Tiger and maybe a couple of the other ladies in the community
I'm unavailable.
for us to. Yeah, right. Come on, Stars. For us to do a live during the middle of the day.
Ooh, yeah, come talk to us.
Right?
When I'm really hyper. Oh, lovely.
Well, I'll just put on my cherries and come on up.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It's important. Yeah, because like we're all just hanging out. I mean, I'm hanging out. I'm at home all day. I'm not doing
Red
anything.
flag alert.
Uh-oh.
Lord help. And I know Thursday Tiger is going live and she hasn't decided if she's canning yet or, just chit chatting back and forth. So,
Right. We spent so much time talking about preps and what to do, how to do it, what to pack them in, and where to get them, and how much they are, and how to seal them, and love them, and take care of them. And we've scenarioed, so much stuff, and it's like, I just be nice to talk about it without it being like serious. It doesn't have to be so serious. Like, hey, what'd you prep today? Oh, I got some tape. Awesome. Let's hear about your tape.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
we're already all doing it, okay? And new people come in and they don't, I don't want to be the one up there being like doom and gloom, or I don't want to be scaring people and making them like, what the world,
Right.
I don't want to do that.
But, anybody that's, coming in new now, oh, wow. Yeah, take your time. Okay. That's all I can, tell anybody, for that, because if you try to go into it, full throttle, it's going to be overwhelming, and you're just going to either say that the heck with it or, whatever. Just take your time. Like you said right there, Stars. Okay, I need to prep. All right. Well, they say buy tape. Okay, what'd you do today? Well, I bought tape. Or hey, rock on. What are you going to do tomorrow?
Right. That stuff matters. Like, I think it does. I
Yes.
think that little stuff, it matters. It's what keeps people going. I'd rather give people hopeism because I'm like high five because you got a prep today than people have hopeism from, false narrative BS they're listening to out there in the world. Like, come get it from me. I don't care. I'll be all excited that you went and got tape today and some Ziploc baggies. Good. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's the thing about some of these things like hope. You know, hope
Mhm.
can be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing.
Right. It very well could be. But that's the reason why a lot of us come into this community when, we get woken up, by the events that's going on around the world, and whatnot. We come into this community seeking like-minded individuals, to give us that grain of hope, knowing we're not alone in our thoughts. And I agree, it shouldn't always be gloom and doom.
No, I'm seeing the chat right now, and they're talking about seeds and saving seeds. Well, heck yeah, that's awesome. I want to hear about that stuff. Heck yeah, what are you taking a seed out of? How are you doing it? And look, everybody's different. Everybody's got a different way they do it, and there's no shame in how you're doing it, because it's my biggest pet peeve. I mean, ever about prepping is people thinking the money. I don't have any money. I'm poor. No. It's like, no. And so I'm like, I want to know how you're doing it, like good old fashioned ways. I want to know how you're doing it because you got money and you can go buy the latest, greatest thing. But then I also want to know how you're doing it because you don't.
Right.
Right.
I have more respect for the people out there that are doing it like I'm kind of like our grandparents' way. That way. Yep. I'm not going to put down, the greatest technology and the greatest, blah, 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 blah prep. I'm not putting them people down either. But we need to prep, in my opinion, without technology. Because they can take that away like that.
And I do it different ways as well myself, because I go out and buy, different seeds or whatever, or I order them online, or there are times where I love something I get from the farm and I'm like, oh, I'm saving these seeds, and I, dry them out myself, or, whatever. And I make my own little seed packets, because there are patterns for seed packets out there, and they're not hard at all, to just cut around the pattern and just glue a couple of pieces together. But I don't know. It's there's so many ways to do that, and some people just don't think about it, and they think you have to go out and buy it.
We don't tell everybody, Tiger.
Well, the stars chimed in. I might as well too. Well, hey Peach, I've only had one beer. Now, if Tiger is up on this panel, I'd probably be drunk by now.
Yeah, she's working, unfortunately.
Oh, she's at work. Oh.
I have some Coronas from my beer batter that I used for my shrimp.
There you go.
You put Corona in beer batter?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It was good too. The shrimp came out really good.
Right.
I made shrimp tacos. And then I made like pico and a spicy salsa and a habanero salsa and some cabbage and stuff on the side. And I also made birria tacos. If you don't know what that is, it's like where you get like a big piece of chuck meat and maybe a couple pounds of short ribs, and it's like marinating and boiling it in different types of chili, like some anchos, guajillo, stuff like that, and you put it all together and you make this chili, and it just marinates and boils in that chili for about 3 hours or so until it just falls apart. And I saved some of it because later on I'm gonna put some melty cheese on it and put it on some nachos, and it just sounded so good.
Mm, yeah.
I'm just
Oh, I,
saying, there's some good stuff to make out there, guys.
hmm Yep.
Can you imagine going to Susanna's and she's like, here's nachos and a snow cone? I'd be like, oh my God.
I was just thinking that, Stars. I'd go to Susanna's and I'd walk out, with 30 pounds packed on.
Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh. That'd be great.
Pepper Cowboy, here. Pepper Cowboy, here, have some cream puffs and cherries.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Can you
wow.
tie a knot with your tongue with a cherry stem? Just wondering.
No. And I'm not going there with this panel.
Well, some people can. Just wondering.
Yes, yeah. No, I never could. Tell you the truth, I don't think I even attempted it.
Oh my gosh. Nuh-uh. Yeah. I'm not commenting. I don't know nothing.
I'm just gonna
Right,
say,
I mean,
as far as I can tell, shut it down. Shut it down now.
Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate. Jeez.
Well, who was that was talking about licking all the snow cones?
That was me because I wasn't being inappropriate. That's how isn't that how you do it? I was just like, that's not being inappropriate.
How
Am I
many
wrong?
licks is it take?
No, now that's inappropriate. See what I mean? Y'all make it. Let's see what the chat's doing.
Ah. Oh, my chat.
I've got your back. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh.
Mad Chad just gained a harem. They all flocked.
I've got people eating your shorts again.
See, right there, spotted fawn. First
You see
one
what I
up.
mean?
Yep.
Straight up, like letting everybody know. People be numbling on her shorts. Lord, oh my goodness.
Mad Chad is about to get offered some pie.
Ah!
I don't even see pie on the panel. What are you talking about? You have to exercise that tongue muscle. That's inappropriate. What? No, you don't. What?
Oh my God.
Hey, this
I just never thought I was gonna be like have to tell Mad Chat inappropriate, but I'm not sure. Oh my god! Could you imagine if chat could show pictures while they were chatting? How awful it would be! Oh my god! Could you imagine? Oh,
Chad would know if we got Sophia B in here. Oh my god, it's gonna get dirty.
Hey. Oh God. My face is all hurting me again for the rest of the week. Thanks, guys.
Well, you got some good exercise, Peach.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Well, like Susanna said earlier, if it takes that, snide comment to make somebody smile,
Right.
I made you smile. Things are not, totally lost. If you can make somebody smile, we still have hope.
Exactly.
right.
I completely agree.
What's that say? And Stars was the exercise coach. Ooh,
Yep.
do I get a whistle? Ooh, I want a whistle. I will whistle at your ass. It's like, I probably don't even know what I'm saying this to. I probably need to rethink.
Exercising the appendage in your mouth.
No, I'm dumb for that, didn't I? Oh my God.
Stars, you can't have a whistle. We'd all be benched. Whistle down.
Oh, my face hurts. Okay. Y'all be good now. Now we were being all collect yourselves now. Collect your Susanna. You stop it. Collect yourselves.
Well, in Susanna's defense, it started getting ramped up when I mentioned Sophia, and it just went from there. Ugh. Oh boy.
Stars is the hall monitor. Oh my God, I literally was a hall monitor. Oh my God, for a whole year. That's funny. Like a real one, Not like, okay, let's forget it. But I can't think. Damn it. Y'all got me flustered and my face feels a little warm and I'm like, let's get past this. I'm not even gonna laugh like that because that just cracks me up.
I remember my first day in second grade at St. Catherine's. And it was a private Catholic school. And I remember
we all know about you Catholic girls.
I needed to go to the restroom, right? I needed to go to the restroom, so
I don't know anything about Catholic girls. Can you elaborate on that?
So the teacher
we already got one strike.
Okay, so the teacher said, take this pass. You have to take this pass, and I'll have someone, go with you. And she picked this boy to take me downstairs to the restroom, right? And so he takes me down there, and he's like, okay, I'll wait for you right here. Like, there were some lockers, like, right there. And so he stood there while I went in, and then I came out because, like, when I came out, there was no place to, like, they didn't have anything in there to rinse my hands off with. I mean, not rinse, dry them off with. They didn't even have one of those dryer thingies in there. I mean, I don't know why. So I come out and my hands are like wet. And he looks at me and he goes, you can wipe your hands on my pants. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then I had no clue that he actually like had a crush on me until that Halloween. My mom took me, trick or treating, and my little sister, and we're walking, right, and this kid just runs down the driveway, and he's like, mom, that's her, and I'm like, uh 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 and my mom looks at me and goes, do you know him? And I said, he's in my class. And I remember I was so red and so embarrassed, and
I would have too.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
But I didn't match that. I didn't.
I can't read. Oh my God.
Spotted Fawn, I agree right there, man. That he brought up crochet and bam. I was like, I got nothing.
Man, that word looks, when you don't have glasses on, that looks like a real wrong word.
Right. If you are not 18 or older, please feel free to see yourself out the door because I don't want to get in trouble.
All
This
right,
is for
about
entertainment
Yeah,
purposes
this is
only.
not PG-13. No.
Not at all. Not at all. We just in here having a good time, cutting up. Yep.
I mean, it's Tuesday. I mean, we had to lighten up a Tuesday a little, right? Because tomorrow's Wednesday, and it's like,
Yeah, but we got a real treat tomorrow.
no.
Yep.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is rabbit hole time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Right, because we got flagged once, so I guess tomorrow we'll just completely lose your channel.
Peach, I'm going to be very honest. I'm probably not going to make tomorrow.
All right.
We will be out on the bikes.
Yeah. I completely understand that.
Unfortunately, you got to live life a little bit too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Actually, Mad Shad Stars was right. Tomorrow's conversation will probably get this channel banned. I'm not even going to lie.
Right, so we're just going to come on and talk about tacos and snow cones and koala bears and things like that, and we'll be fine.
We're going to be talking about a forbidden organization that's supposed to be secret.
They won't even let her channel come on now, watch. It won't even work tomorrow.
Why would that get you banned? Everybody knows about that.
Forbidden organisms.
It's the
Forbidden orgasms.
It's the word.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like?
Tiger, I think we need to up that a little bit. It needs to be like 30.
Right?
Yes, David. Koala bears. Kookaburras sitting in the old gum tree. Mary, Mary, king of the bushes, he.
Oh, boy.
I haven't heard that forever.
Oh, we're going back to bushes now? Oh, good Lord. I can't keep up with y'all.
I was going to say laugh, kookaburra laugh, but, crochet, Mad Shad crochet. Mad Shad crochet, one of them for me.
Anytime, widow, anytime. You're always welcome.
Susanna,
Hmm?
you have to give your husband a hug tonight. Tell him Pepper Cowboy's worried about him.
Right? Is he gonna be okay?
Matthew, if you happen, Matthew, if you happen to be listening, you heard that, right?
I'm with you, brother.
Oh my
You're
God.
doing good, buddy.
So funny.
Because I know when he's out on the road, he might be listening.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay,
I won't know.
Okay, ladies. Mad Chad wants to know if you want it double looped or single.
Double and interlocking. Or hell, let's go all three. How's that? Oh, the question is, can he crochet a bush?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
We don't have another one against the channel, do we?
Oh, I don't even know if I got the first one. My phone froze. And that's the reason why I said we got flagged. Because it acted stupid because I had complete internet connection. So that's sad.
It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh because we all have our own hardships and our own things going on. A lot of us know what's going on, so we're like, a lot of us are kind of waiting for stuff to go on. So it's good to like, we can still talk about it and laugh.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
It is.
Well, the prime example is, what the Widow's Diary has said. You guys had just, got me cracking up. That's what it's all about. I mean, it like I said, if I can put a smile on your face, that's one smile that's out there, and you're going to give it to somebody else. You're going to pay that forward. Right. Like Star said, it's not all about the doom and gloom. You got to stay.
Right, we know it's there. We
know that's there.
And we've covered it. Right. Nothing got better. We're still living this shit. Excuse my mouth. Oops.
You good. Matt said if you are braiding bushes, there's something wrong. That's all I'm saying. That leads back into the whole weed eater in a jungle conversation.
Now, wait a minute, Peach. If there were some cornrows there, I'd be like, damn, she got talent.
Ow. Damn. Oh, my God.
Not Demeter. We love you.
Night, Demeter.
Night, Demeter.
Night, Demeter.
I don't like being that person that tries to visualize everything that's said to me. It's scary sometimes. It really is. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Stars.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I am not talking about George Bush's Bush. Sorry.
Oh, that's what? That just makes me want to gag.
Right?
Thank you. Gosh.
Uh-oh.
No, you never.
No,
I'm not even here.
That was Cowboy, Fawn. That was Cowboy. Stars just got a vision in her head.
I'm not here. I'm a pre-recorded message. Beep.
Right, Mad Sad.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's certifiable. Oh yeah.
Why are all these people so furry? That's the question. Why is there so much fur that you're able to do that? Okay, I'm sorry. What is wrong with you?
What is Stars trying to tell us here?
No, I don't try to. Who else wants to come up on panel?
Hey, there we go.
I think Stars is more into the smoothies than the furries.
Yeah, Peach has got the StreamYard feed in. Get up here.
There y'all go.
Inappropriate.
Peach, what's your record? Was it that Sunday night? I see that stream was almost 6 hours long.
Wow.
Actually, my record is right at 8 hours, and I had to leave that stream because I had a troll come in and went after somebody that was on panel with me, as well as somebody in chat, and yeah.
Oh, wow. And
that particular guy has been back in my chat twice since then, despite being banned.
Well, how's that work? If he's banned, how does he get in?
Hey, mates, different accounts.
Oh, different, right. Just makes up
Yeah.
another account.
And one night he wound up backstage. I had a panel full of ladies, and I didn't realize who it was. And I had dropped the link down in chat. You know, he made all kinds of excuses until I ended the stream, and then he popped up backstage.
Ah.
You ain't never seen so many women running, because he has went after several women in the community trying to get their personal information.
Really?
That is, never mind.
And for those wondering, I'm talking about Drops Family Garden, yeah. Also known as Three Basket Living. And there's another one or two that's his aliases.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, wow. Thank you, Widow. I'm glad you came in. It has been fun. I've enjoyed this so much.
Yeah. Good night, Widow.
I have to say, Cowboy, you're holding your own with these lovely ladies.
They make it easy. Come on now. That very, very good group of people. Yeah. All in good fun.
Right. David, to my knowledge, no. I mean, I just try to stay away from the dude despite the fact that he drops my link in bigger channels. Hey, Miss Loretta, how are you, hon?
Oh,
good to see you.
Oh, nice.
Loretta.
Hi, Loretta. How nice. Beautiful soul right there. Loretta is a beautiful soul.
Yes, she
Absolutely.
Hello, Loretta.
And Widow's not leaving.
Right. She was Widow's leaving compliments, and y'all are acting like she's leaving. She was just leaving compliments.
Oh, okay.
I love Widow. She's an amazing lady as well. Oh, that's sweet.
Mm.
Lord.
Of course it's sweet. It's from Loretta. She is just a
Right.
kind soul to all.
Absolutely, she is. She's a wonderful lady. Absolutely. How are you feeling, Loretta? You know, maybe now that I can breathe, I might can talk a little bit. Y'all have me laughing so much.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Diary, thank you.
Aw, hugs, Loretta. Feel better.
Oh, no. I hate that.
Mm.
Oh, she has gummies.
Oh, where's Keith at? Oh,
The beach. He's at the beach.
what?
He's at a beach. Yeah.
At the beach
David's-
with his gummies.
Right?
That bastard.
He's getting tan.
He could have at least took us too, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yes. And there's no excuse. there's got to be Wi-Fi there somewhere. You know,
Right?
yeah.
I'm glad you did, Miss Loretta. Yeah, and apparently there was a banana in the ocean, according to Keith.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave up trying to figure that one out.
I don't
I
know.
probably
There's so many ways that could go.
Yeah, I had like,
exactly.
no shit. I had like 10 questions, and I'm like, don't even ask one. No, don't do it. Don't. Just think them in your head and move on.
Just use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not want to do that.
But knowing Keith, you know he's referring to his. I mean, come on, it's Keith.
Okay, but what's Fawn's excuse? Because she just said that she's seen him in the ocean as well. So what's her excuse?
Her excuse would be a very interested female in the fact that there are a lot of bananas around.
We will refer all questions that we have to Trevor Cowboy.
Huh?
A lot of people want to see these bananas, supposedly.
I don't believe it.
Just don't drink a beer with that. Woo!
Oh my god.
They're pulled by jets.
Oh my god.
Nice save, Fawn. Nice save.
Exactly.
That was good.
Oh my, look at Miss Loretta. Y'all done embarrassed her.
Shame on you. Inappropriate.
Y'all so dirt. Look at where the conversations went the last 45 minutes.
It's a tough crowd.
Right? Oh, there we go. Should have told Loretta to enter at her own risk.
That should be what you put that on your thumbnail.
Anytime I say, let's chit chat or let's chat, enter at your own risk, I promise. Because if I put 18 plus only or 21 plus only or 30 plus only, the chat would be full. Just saying. That's usually what happens.
Right? She keeps me up past my bedtime, and she knows I'm going to get tired and act silly and say things that I wouldn't necessarily do on any other time of the day.
Really?
It's all on purpose. She does it on purpose. It's okay. And then Tiger's not here, so go figure.
She is here. She's listening.
Yeah,
Doesn't count.
She's in chat, or she was.
Oh, fun.
Ouch!
Y'all are being bad. See? You know she's gonna get your ass tomorrow.
I will not be around. I don't know, Tiger. I don't know nothing.
It's like Stars has a good angel and a bad angel on each shoulder. Like, that's totally inappropriate.
Santa, I know exactly what you're saying, and that is Stars to a T. It's kind of like, no, you shouldn't be saying this, and the other one is going, let it fly.
I am very careful. Very, very careful. But sometimes y'all get me flustered a little, and I start laughing and just stuff. Mm-hmm.
Stars, we've both been on worse panels. Just saying.
Oh, what you talking about? If it happened before last Monday, I wasn't there. It's not true, and it's not me. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you're the ringleader.
Oh, really? Do I get a badge? Because I like badges.
How about a discount at the cafeteria?
A discount at the cafeteria.
Right?
Did you hear Chad? He's like, how about a discount at the cafeteria? Really?
I like the way he thinks.
Tiger is the ringleader. She's the oldest.
I have Girl Scout patches.
Ooh.
I used to. All right. Night, Miss Loretta. We love you too. Get you some rest, hon.
Night,
Night,
Loretta.
Loretta.
Fawn said, no, Stars. You've already got a whistle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'd rather keep my whistle, and Tiger can be the ringleader. I'm totally fine with that. I like whistles. I want two.
Matt Chad said, let's take a vote. Who's the ringleader? 1 for Peach, 2 for Stars, 3 for Susanna, or 4 for Cowboy.
Wait,
Well, we know
we
it's
can't.
not
How
Cowboy.
can we? What? What? Oh, what's the matter? Oh, the puppy.
I'm putting my vote in right now. It's Peach's channel. She's kind of like the godmother.
Oh.
Ringleader. I got to go with Tiger. Sorry. I know she's not up on there, but Tiger's the ringleader.
One vote for Tiger.
That is so funny. She's not here.
Stars is the enforcer. She has the whistle.
Well, interesting.
I'm just behind the scenes.
I have no comment. I like that I get a whistle. I'm good. Fun. You like to blow your whistle, don't you? Interesting.
There's so many different ways you can say that comment.
See, now last night, I'd have tore up that whole comment in a heartbeat. Mm-mm-mm.
No, I don't, David. I don't get on TikTok anymore. Because I get on TikTok, I only want to be on there for 5 or 10 minutes, and here it is 6 hours later, and I'm still on TikTok. So, yeah.
Okay, everybody needs to meet Mad Shad under the bleachers.
Right?
Interesting.
Now use emojis for the voting. Oh, Lord.
Now look, Mad Chad, I haven't been under those bleachers since high school.
I was just thinking about that.
Right?
Here we go.
Man. Right?
And I can't say
Catholic
my
girls.
I don't know what bleachers are. I've never been to a football game.
I like how Mad Shad is already trying to circumvent Stars in her enforcer status. Yeah.
Right?
Last night I was the instigator.
That's very true.
Right?
Don't eat the gum. What the world?
Well, let's just say I was in marching band, so I definitely know what bleachers are. Just saying.
Right? I was not in band. I wish I would. Now I wish I would have done it, but no, I was not a band person.
Oh, I loved it. Eh? I'm confused.
So,
Peach, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
All right, we be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of gritty.
where's your gum coming from? That's
Gosh. He
Yeah,
said
The bleachers.
under the bleachers.
Oh, what? Who does that? Do you know somebody who does that? That's just.
Remember that was on the movie Elf.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
I told him not to eat the gum, and he ate the gum.
Try again, Tiger. Try again.
What's Tiger doing? Is she coming in bed? I'm going. She's gonna probably yell at me. She's gonna give me shit. I can go backstage while she needs to come have her own time. Is she coming in here? Damn it! I love you, Tiger.
Listen here, lady. Y'all be done talking shit about me whenever I'm not there to defend myself.
I don't know,
And,
David. That could be debatable, David.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to know who wanted us to go on late last night, because I was sure ready to go to bed.
It was me. I'm Stars Prepper, and I wanted to go live, and I made the girls do it.
Goal completed.
Because I don't want Tiger to yell at me. That's awesome. Hi, Tiger. What you doing? Where you at? Are you in a secret location? Are you hiding? Are you in the car?
Hey, me, I'm in my vehicle. I just finished my med pass.
Oh, nice. We
I
missed
can't hear
you.
you. I could tell.
They made me act that way.
I could tell.
Hi, Tiger.
We've had one hell of a damn live, but it's been so fun.
It's pretty bad when she has to come give me
I
shit
am
from
having.
work. Damn it.
Oh, yes, Widow. Mad Shad is rocking out with his out.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say it.
You're out there, Tiger?
Yeah.
His
I didn't have any
his braids.
mic. I couldn't barely hear you guys at first,
Oh.
Oh.
but I got it fixed. Man,
Rocking
I
out with
finished
his
up my
braids
last
out.
3 people so quick.
Right.
And y'all was really slamming on me, my last person. And of course, it's the one that says, "Oh, before you leave, we'll be out of your
A rooster.
Oh. I'm confused.
Mad Shad is rocking out with his socks out.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's hot as hell out here.
Oh, damn.
That's okay. I freeze myself on my haul, so.
Yeah.
Who's abusing their dog?
That's right, David.
My big
It ain't
dog
me. My
stepped on
dog's
the
at
little-
home.
No, my big one stepped on the little one. They're trying to make friends, and he's just big and clunky. And as long as he doesn't sit on them, okay. But he's letting the
Hey, Sid, how you doing? And Widow's
Letting the
Diary,
puppy
how
go
you
around him.
doing? I know Fawn's in here.
Yep. And she emailed me. And I'll answer
Awesome.
you later, Fawn. The big puppy stepped on the little puppy, Widow.
Right. I got a ginormous one and a little one. So, but it's cute though, because he's real soft with them. And so today, Klaus is laying there and the puppy comes up and the puppy's like, touches him a little bit and backs up. And then, next thing you know, you look over and they're like canoodling. I'm like,
Aw.
finally. But it's taken a couple days, but I think they're going to be besties. Where'd he go?
Good.
I just got to make sure he doesn't sit down on him, because if he sits down on him, I'd probably squish him a little. Yeah. So we don't let them, they aren't sleeping together or anything like that yet. I still keep the puppy by me at night and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have scared Cowboy off.
No, he went
there
smoke.
he is.
There he is.
Oh,
Ta-da!
there's Tiger.
Yeah, she had to hurry up and take a break because y'all knew. Unacceptable. Picking on me when I can't do nothing about it. See, he took off again.
I did it. Just readjusting in the chair.
All right.
And Tiger, I told Peach, now I'm only 3 beers into this live. If you were here, I'd be drunk. I'd probably be falling off the chair by now.
I heard you.
You did heard. Okay, all right.
Dude, you got to be able to hold your liquor better than that if you're drinking with me.
Oh, poppers! Look at that.
How cute.
Stars, what breed is that?
A big one. A big one. He's
Night, Miss Widow.
Not Widow.
Night Widow.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's seen me. I think that's the first time probably on purpose that I was trying to show the puppy, not me, but he's a German Shepherd. I forgot Timberwolf. German Shepherd and Timberwolf, and I already have a German Shepherd and Pyrenees, and so he's a German Shepherd and Timberwolf. So he's so cute. Why am I alone?
Fawn said, "Let her see."
What?
Fawn
She
said,
didn't
"Let
get to
her
see
see
the
the puppy."
Yeah, that's a bummer, honey. The dog's gone. I don't know where he went. He's gone.
You
What?
have to rewind.
Oh, shit. Where'd he go? No, where'd he go? Come here. Oh, that fawn girl, she's got to have it her way.
I know. Well, she just pushy as heck.
I'm like, this is being totally brave because I've never shown myself. So,
I've seen you once before on another one of Peaches.
well, I know, but not because I really wanted it. Okay, wait.
Look at there.
Oh.
Look at the beautiful Miss Stars and little Aries.
Hi, Aries. Oh,
Hey,
baby.
pretty boy.
No, you don't care.
Hey, dear baby.
When he gets older, he'll be saying, "Get that damn camera out of my face." just like the other one does. Just like Klaus, Klaus is always hiding behind you every time you try to get him.
Right.
Well, that was fun.
Fawn said she works in animal care.
Aww. Yeah.
I
that'd be a
used
hard-
to. Ages ago.
I can't because, well, I don't do needles, and I feel sorry for the animals.
Right.
And I want to take every one of them home with me.
Oh, girl, you don't even know. How do you think I ended up having a dog kennel at one time?
Right? Oh, oh, I can tell I laid there too long.
Oh my goodness.
For 30 years. That's awesome fun.
Wow. That's almost how long I've worked in this profession. Oh, hell no, I didn't do that. I worked for, well, I'm sure the vet did, but I mostly worked with the puppies and stuff.
Yeah, I think to euthanize that would be a tough job.
Shoot, it's tough just to do your own, let alone a bunch of others. Now y'all get quiet. I'm up here. What the hell?
Well, Peach went mute. Stars went mute. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. They don't want to talk to me tonight. Are you still there? Okay. Susanna said, Tiger's up here. I won't get to say a damn thing now.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't tell y'all what I was doing, so y'all don't want to know what I was doing.
Oh, well, that already tells us right there.
Yep.
Because that wasn't long enough for sex.
No.
What?
I don't even know what that is, okay?
There could be a wet spot and we don't even know.
Oh.
No. No.
Inappropriate. Oh, okay.
Cover the puppy's ears.
If you are not above the age of 30 in this chat, get out now.
Kel, we might need to push it up a little bit more.
I'm about to go get my whistle out of my bug out bag. That's about what's about to go down.
Well, just let me know in case I have my earphone in at the time, okay?
Right.
That would suck. Could you imagine? I won't do
Yeah,
that.
I can imagine.
I won't do that. See, I'd be all good when Tiger gets in here. I'm like, okay, I'd sit here. It just makes me want to be good.
That's what I said, Susanna. Susanna said, well, if Tiger's up here, I'll never get to talk again tonight.
Well, I'm going to have to send a bunch of candy whistles to Stars.
Oh, ooh.
There you go.
Blow them and eat them. Oh, my God.
You got a story, Matt Chad?
Oh.
David, I'm actually not sure you're old enough to be in here. Not the way this chat's been going. Well, what we don't know don't hurt us.
Right? They've been warned 2 or 3 times. I love it. And we've been going for 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, we're not even getting warmed up.
You have been, because you've been on almost the whole time I've been at work.
Well, what kind of a shelter was it, Mad Chad? A women's shelter or?
David, you're
It might have been a
fine.
homeless shelter.
David, you're fine. You're a regular. You're all right.
No, I was just saying, David, I wasn't saying you're lying about your age. I'm just saying maybe we need to up that number to 40.
As long as we don't go, you got to be over 44, we okay. Because if it has to be over 44, I can't be in here.
You're grandfathered in. You're all grandfathered in. Oh, yuck. Yeah, when I worked for the vet I worked for, I ended up with 30 dogs.
Dang.
Okay. What are we doing?
David, if that was possible to get an age change, I would be older than I am by 5 years right now. And I wouldn't be working tonight.
Tiger.
Yes.
Shad's got the hookup under the bleachers. It's all good.
All right.
All
Chad,
good.
I'm going to hook up with you, dude, because I need that name change.
I'm not sure what some of this sounds like.
How about I'll meet up with you? Hook up. It sounds kind of bad.
Oh my goodness.
Not me. I'm trying to be 5 years older. I'm so close to retirement. I can taste it.
Shoot.
Nah, we'll let you in. Shoot, they let Sophie ain't is still in her 30s, isn't she?
I think.
So see, you're good.
My
But not
oldest
the
daughter's
purple
trying to
crown.
leave it to my kids. I go on a unscheduled live and they'll try to call me.
They love you.
She ain't called me in over a week.
They love you when you're on live.
Yep.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, right there. There we go, Peach. Yeah, Shad, man, he knows how to bargain it, Pretty simple.
That's right.
Apple, orange, grape, anything in particular?
He wants the fruit punch, damn it.
Okay. We can do that. What about some milk? White, chocolate, vanilla,
Strawberry.
strawberry. Yeah.
Well, since my oldest son is a Marine, I gotta throw the dig at Shad there. He's a Marine, so you throw a box of crayons in there, man, you got a winner.
Right. She is still
No, he
crushed.
has a tongue for that.
Right.
I heard that whole conversation, y'all. And I'm in residents' rooms laughing my ass off. They have no idea why.
Vaughn, I don't think he needs crochet needles. He's already got it covered. Yeah.
Right.
When you said gotta hustle, I was just thinking, oh, Mad Chad got some braiding to do.
Oh Lord. Y'all are crazy. I love it.
Did you decide what you were doing on your live on Thursday, Tiger?
I'll be there.
Good enough.
Hey, I still have just a little under 48 hours before I have to have that decision made.
Braiding is by the hour.
That's a long time to be under the bleachers.
Right? Do we get, never mind. I'm
Well,
not
he
young.
did say he was hustling.
Cowboy's gonna pick it. Tiger.
What are you picketing?
Making vodka with Tiger.
Oh. I don't know. I think I'm vodka'd out for a while. Between that and the tequila this weekend.
Every damn
Now I'm gonna have that song in my head for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's me.
Every
Right.
day is hustling, hustling, hustling.
Yep, exactly, Shad. There you go. Every day.
Lady Gaga.
And David, I haven't seen that commercial because I don't watch TV.
Hi, Monique. How are you, hon?
Hello,
Monique,
Monique.
how are you?
Hi, Monique.
Good to see you, hon.
We're heading into NC-17 territory.
Again, with the letters I don't understand.
Yeah, what does NC stand for anyway?
I mean,
Mature content.
There we go.
wow.
17 would be the age.
Right.
Yep.
All I gotta say, Peach, is if you allow it to go X, I'm out. I'm outnumbered here. That
I thought that was every guy's fantasy.
Right?
not this guy. Nope. Because I'll tell you right now, any man that says he can handle more than one woman, you are a liar.
That's funny. My husband said the same thing not too long ago.
That is a smart man.
But what if you're a woman that says you can handle more than one woman? I'm just saying. It's what popped in my head. I'm just saying.
No comment.
No comment. Oh,
Like, no
hell
one's going to comment when I say.
Oh, hell no. This is Cowboy. We're going to comment.
I was just thinking I don't, in general, handle women at all, but.
Well, I didn't want you to be one-sided. What the world do you need a feather duster for? I don't get it.
He needs his house clean.
Oh, wow.
I see you.
Stars, my answer to you is one badass bitch. There you go.
Right? I didn't want to leave out the other party.
Well, true.
Good
Lord. I got a midget stuck in my head.
Get it out. Get it out.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm feeling your pain, Stars. I'm feeling it. Chad?
Oh, my goodness. A midget spitter. Oh, geez.
Well, that's what the feather duster's for, so you can hutch it out.
What's a midget spinner? Can you explain? I want to know. I'm looking it up.
You might not want to do that.
I'm looking it up. I'm not kidding.
You know what my kids was calling to ask me? If I went to
What?
school with AJ Styles.
If what?
Yeah, if I went to school with AJ Styles, the wrestler. I said, no, I know him from the independent wrestling circuit. Come on.
Right, I looked up midget spinner and fidget spinner came up, so I'm confused. Just saying. I'm totally confused. I probably have to go on the dark web to find out what that really is, probably, huh? I'm not doing it.
Hello, Broken.
Hey, Broken
Hello.
Patriot, how are you?
Okay, Stars, I have to ask a question.
Oh, no. Ask it to Tiger.
No, this is for you because Mad Chad said, no, Stars, don't look it up.
Damn, now I want to look it up.
I did. I did. I Googled midget spinner, and those fidget spinners are what came up.
Well, that was probably a good thing.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and that just confused me. I'm like, now I don't get it. It doesn't go together with what y'all are talking about. So. So inappropriate. Like I
Some
want to
things are
chat, but I can't. If you guys put stuff in there and then I read it, then I'm like, oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys. Oh no, Broken. I know how that feels.
I just got a feeling it's going to get worse, too, and I mean for everybody.
There you go, Monique. Mad Shad's in trouble now.
Right? Hey, you gotta love it. That's all I say. It was his play word on the word for fidget spinner.
BS. Nope, I'm not buying it. And then I said it. And then I looked it up. So how easily?
You could always bring that silly string and pretend you're into bondage.
What?
I was talking to Mad Shad.
Oh, wow, Broken. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I did. I reported that one too, David. I seen it when I went to go. Yeah, I went to go listen to it, and I seen it there.
Thank y'all for reporting it. 'Cause I sure heck ain't even got a notification I had a comment on.
You sure it wasn't one of us? I'm just saying
Right.
the way the conversation's been going.
You have to type in a code they send you to finalize the monetization. Oh, gotcha. Monique said bondage her favorite word.
Yeah, I gotta apologize to Broken. I was not laughing at you. This Monique and Heathen and Mad Chad, man, it's going south. And it's going south quickly.
Oh, baby, it's been there since about after the first 30 minutes.
No safe word tonight, boys. Get them, Monique.
That's right.
Good deal. Monique cracks that whip, right? There are no safe words,
You're SOL.
right? But thing is, you say that is a safe word, and well, you won't get your wish because everybody's gonna be puking all over you.
A stunted flogger.
Oh.
You're going to be wore out again, Stars.
What happened?
You're going to be wore out again. All this
I know.
laughing.
I know. It's
Oh
a
my
lot, but
God.
it's good for me. It's really good for me. It's probably the best thing I can do for myself at this point.
Oh, come on, David.
I hope that's a lie because I can't wait to hear someone explain it to you.
David,
Would you like me to
don't
Google
do
that? Could you imagine me reading the definition of that? All serious.
I'll just put it this way. It's the opposite of hard.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Chat is killing it tonight. I love it.
Ethan, I need to borrow your assless chaps. You sparked my interest now.
Oh. My poor ears. Oh, God.
Oh,
Little blue pill can help.
whose house you cleaning?
Little blue pill. No muffles screaming when you use a ball gag match.
Did Susanna just ask me whose house I was cleaning?
I do believe.
Well, you
You're
said
a
you wanted to
married
borrow
woman.
those. You said you
That
wanted to
almost sounded
borrow
like an invitation.
assless chaps, right? Assless chaps. And a feather duster.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
You know what the feather duster's for.
No, tell us. I want to know. Tell me. Explain in detail.
A little ball tickling. Well, I mean,
That's not even a
That's
word. What kind of word is that? That's not a word.
That's muffled.
I'm sorry.
what man said?
Oh my God. I'm fine.
Oh my Lord.
It's a lot. Oh my God.
Oh,
We need another word for that. Can we not use that word anymore and use another word for it? Right? Be creative.
Right?
The safe word is cock-a-doodle-doo.
So I thought it was going to be cream puffs.
Right?
I need a drink. Good Lord. Oh my gosh.
I would not use that as a safe word, just saying. No,
Yeah, you might get more than you can handle.
right? It's difficult to yell out a safe word with a broken jaw.
Well, yeah, you might be yelling out something in a different language. You don't even know what you're saying.
What?
Oh my Lord. Not cream puff, but cream. Oh God.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Who's gonna read that? Somebody has
Oh,
to read it.
God.
Somebody has to read that.
oh
Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate.
my God. Oh my God, Monique.
Dad,
Oh my
winner,
god.
winner, chicken
I'm
dinner.
dying. I'm dying.
Totally
oh
inappropriate.
my God.
Totally inappropriate.
Peach, I just got to say it. We went to X. We're there. We are there.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Who needs Sophia? Really?
I am not. Oh my gosh. I gotta breathe. Woo.
Oh.
I had to roll my windows down more because I'm about to sweat to death. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, somebody snorted.
What were we voting for?
What are we voting about? We're voting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we know Cowboy's out. Hey, Tiger's in here now. Tiger can take my spot. There we go.
I thought Tiger was the ringleader. I thought we already figured that out.
Well,
I might have forgot.
Well, if Tiger's the ringleader, then Cowboy's just stuck like Chuck right where he's at.
What does running pickle mean? Running cucumber?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running away from that cucumber.
And Broken Patriot said breathe, swallow first.
Oh,
oh Lord. Oh Lord. Y'all were killing it. Y'all were killing it.
oh my gosh.
Now I feel like Keith with Heather.
Right. I don't want to.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to figure out a way to throw moist stuff in there too.
There are definitely some red spots in there now.
I do not
I'm
want to
telling
say
you.
any words. Mm-mm.
Ron thought that Monique was asking David about his girl. Choke on it for sure.
Oh Lord, I'm dying.
Well, it's either choke or bite. Just saying.
Depending on how hard you bite, they might like that.
Right?
What are we
This is
biting?
bondage we're talking about. Ew!
Oh, no!
What?
Not that combo again. I will be running, okay?
Right?
What did he eat after his birth?
Oh, y'all can't go from bondage to afterbirth. You can't. Don't.
Oh, afterbirth.
What's wrong with you? Stop
I
it
meant-
right now.
I thought he meant he ate something after he was born.
Oh, my mind just gets all messed up. It was on track with one thing. I was like, okay, this is where we're going. And now, totally, oh, okay.
Out of left field.
I know, Vaughn. Oh. Mm-mm-mm.
Fawn's innocent.
I'm sorry.
This
I'm
time.
sorry.
Now
That's what I
that
was going to say.
this time, okay? We know how she is. We've clarified it many times. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Much
Stars.
better.
Welcome to Georgia Peach Prepping.
Welcome to the Peach Pit, where everybody's
We're telling you how to get prepared for
Right. This is how
Welcome
you.
to the peach pit,
real
where
life
everyone falls in the
situations.
hole.
Right.
Woo!
This is prepping. We're prepping our minds.
Right?
And we're learning a lot about people in chat we might not have known already.
This is true.
What was that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just watch out for the butt plugs.
Hey. Yeah. Did you put up brokens?
Do what?
What
Did
that
you
we all
put up
need to use
brokens response? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That means Monique's gonna be doing all the pedaling.
Pedaling and paddling.
Oh, good Lord.
Said you could ride on her handlebars.
Broken. Yeah, I'm feeling Jesus right now. Yep. I need some Jesus.
Oh, Lord. Sometimes the thing that is said in chats and on panel would make a sailor blush.
That's because we have skills.
Right?
Yeah, a new sailor.
Right? Oh.
Oh my Lord.
Lily.
Oh my God.
Lily.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't breathe. This is true. Oh my Lord, is it electrified?
Oh, wait. Go to the next one.
Oh! Whoa.
Oh.
And stroke. Stroke. Stroke.
That's great. I love it. There, we're back to that song again.
Right?
Oh,
Lord help.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
jump back
yep.
down and chat. My break is over.
Okay,
All right,
Tiger, love
hon.
you.
Bye, Tiger.
See y'all
Love you.
later.
Roland. How about they see me stroking, they be hating.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, white and nerdy popped in my head. You out there, Stars?
I'm still here. I got a drink and I had to get some Tylenol. I'm here.
Ah. Right, Monique? Oh, my Lord.
Put the cucumber to make a salad after you finish tossing your salad.
Right.
Right, good. Oh, okay. I'll be good.
Gives a new definition to ranch dressing.
I said I was going to be good earlier, too.
Dang. Oh, God.
Oh.
Uh,
Right, because you don't want to waste food and everything right now in these days. So I could see that.
yeah, but
You can make it positive. It doesn't have to be naughty and dirty. It can be a positive too. You're hungry.
Right? Like, I'm over here now, like, talking to Matthew, telling, what are you going to do, spank me? You know, he's like, yeah, of course I am. I'm going to spank that ass.
so maybe Susanna's the one that needs the assless chaps.
It's just the naughty schoolgirl outfit.
That's it. That's totally it. With some assless underwear, that'd really get him going. Or edible undies.
I don't even need any peach.
What? That's true.
I just need me peaches.
Oh, God. Stars. Stars.
Oh Lord, are you making wishes on stars again, GA?
Absolutely.
Everybody make a wish on your stars.
Okay, I made my wish.
Okay. I used to make wishes on the stars, so
I
I'm
would
here.
like to
Everybody's going to bed, so like
so big hairy moonbeams home in a jar. And be
Yeah,
better off than you are.
I'm trying to make it six more minutes and then we'll end it. I promise. Oh, Lord.
I end it when everybody goes to bed.
That's right, Monique. Yep. Just saying. You listening, Matthew?
Mm. Nah, I don't think we scared him.
No.
Broken's tougher than that.
Right, Mad Chad?
Scarred for life again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang. I love it. I love it.
on a Tuesday night.
My God,
Oh,
what's
that's
Friday
fun.
going to be like?
Nothing like breaking in a new stallion. Absolutely.
Heathen? It was close. It was close.
Hey.
I'm not sure what for. What would I be doing? What would I be doing that for? Explain. You don't give enough information when you say stuff.
Well, you could always just do it and then find out and then tell us later.
What's the fun in that?
Well, we don't want to be there when you do it. You know I love you, Stars.
Stars rocks.
Absolutely.
I can eat it. Just looks like to me everybody in chat's hungry.
Oh my God.
Mad Chad.
Oh God.
Pumpkin night.
What is it with y'all want to eat peach? Y'all can't. No. No. Peach is not an edible fruit. Just saying.
I think if we seen Monique's garden, I genuinely think I would be scared.
Oh my God.
Agreed.
Oh my God. Y'all are so wrong.
Totally inappropriate.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Totally inappropriate. There's no way you could go live for 6 hours and do this for like there's no.
She's telling the truth though.
Your face would hurt so bad.
She does. She has a lot of those that I have.
Oh, it's way past 13. And no, I did not set that. Oh my God. Hey. But all right, guys, we at 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 20 seconds. I want to thank everybody for coming in and chit-chatting and hanging out. I've enjoyed it so much. Monique, hun, it was awesome to see you. I love you, sis. Stars, Cowboy, Susanna, and Tiger, thanks for coming up. I've enjoyed it. And, you know, you guys are always welcome up on my panel anytime y'all want to. And like I said, we will hopefully, I can talk the other ladies into it, be doing a midday live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So y'all stay tuned for that.
And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody as well. And I miss you all. I know I've been gone a lot. And Peach, thank you so much. You're peachy keen. The stars are out bright tonight, stars. And thanks for the assless cowboy chaps, Prepper Cowboy.
Right. Chat's been great. Chat's been great. Hugs, tigers. Tigers.
Absolutely.
Tigers. She's gonna kill me. Oh my goodness.
But anybody got anything they want to say?
Just that's what it's all about. Just good people having, fun and,
It's good to laugh.
yeah, good to laugh. Few oh my gods, but roll with the punches and put a smile on your face and everybody just live life.
Right? Absolutely. But all right, guys, y'all keep y'all's heads on a swivel. Stay prepped up. Stay prayed up, and we'll see y'all back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And
When are we going on a date? I mean, really? I mean, you're just throwing it out there. I mean, Monique, she's making it sound like we're at Sturgis, South Dakota or something. I mean,
but I will see y'all tomorrow night at 8 when we go down the rabbit hole. Love you guys.
love you too, Peach.
Love you all. Thank